I came home and Billy, something tried to eat his little face. And the thing about Billy's a young feral. I think he's still under a year old, actually. And he just thinks everybody's his new best friend. Every
he's
animal,
a baby.
Anyway. Yeah. And so, like, I get raccoons out there. I have a skunk that comes by every night. And Billy is very curious about all of them. So, like, Norm is very protective of him. And, like, he tells off the raccoons. So I suspect that he tried to make friends with something that didn't want to be his friend. But the poor little guy has, like, a big chunk of his face missing here. So I was like, well, all right, that's not okay. That's going to get infected. Like, I'm pretty sure his rabies shot, I think with ferals, they give them the 3-year. So I don't think we have to worry about that, but it could get infected. So I was like, well, I'll put out the trap, but, like, we trapped him to neuter him. So, like, there's no way he's going back in the trap, right? When I tell you within an hour of me setting that trap, that cat marched right into that trap. Because Billy, wet food is his kryptonite, man. This cat cannot pass up wet food. And I put some nice stinky fish wet food in there, and he marched right in. And poor Norm, like, sat sentry outside the trap. He was just, like, sitting guard until I came out, and then he ran down and glared at me from the sidewalk. So my stock with the ferals is real low tonight. Like, there's been a market crash. But tomorrow morning, my neighbor said she can get him to the vet that takes ferals and get it cleaned up, get him a antibiotic shot, and hopefully he'll be feeling much better. And hopefully everybody forgives me. But I've been literally, like, running up and down the stairs for the past hour, like, setting the trap. And then, he walked right into the trap. Now I gotta move it to the garage. And, like, I'm arranging pickup with my neighbor. So, like, right after we're off the air, I'm gonna go and drive this cat to my neighbor so she can take him to the vet first thing in the morning. So that's my day. How are you?
We are still trying to catch this stupid rat that's on our porch who is avoiding the trap.
The fact that he can survive with that many cats is impressive.
They don't care. They don't care. They've got this cat. He's been getting in their food and their water. I've seen Calvin just sitting there lounging and watching him like, hey, man, what's up?
Because I had to move my bird feeder like 6 feet off the ground so Norm wouldn't snatch the finches right out of the air. And I'm like, bro, you are so well fed. Why?
They are a mess. So I have tried. We had one type of trap that he was able to get into, and the door, he could dart right out of it just before the door closed. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I bought a new kind of trap. He hasn't touched it yet. I had spearmint oil because apparently rats don't like mint oil smells. They don't like the mentholated oil smell. So I've like put it all over the porch out there. It smells like a stick of spearmint gum, you know, but the cats don't care and the rat doesn't care. So he's just been running. So what we're going to have to do is when it gets Memorial Day, if we haven't caught him by then, we're going to have to like move every single thing off the porch out of the way so that we can shoo him off, because it's the best plan we have at this point.
I mean, rats apparently make very good pets.
Yeah, but we have 4 cats inside and we have like something like 6 roaming around outside. This is not good for anybody, including the rat.
Well, apparently it's great for the rat.
Bad things are coming.
He's Templeton at the county fair.
I do not tempt fate with this stupid.
Yeah.
All right. Well, it's time for we had a great start this week. Each week, Catherine, the Radio Dead Era, it's going to be worldwide interwebs, find all sorts of horrible stuff, bring it back here for a little segment we like to call What the Fuck is Wrong with You? This first one is from Puxatawney, Pennsylvania, of all places. I don't exactly know how this story lines up with weather prediction, but I don't know. Maybe something happens when this happens. I need a walk. Man smashes through Punxsutawney Hospital wall, later found naked in the woods. How the entire fuck?
Thor? Is that not literally the plot of the first Thor movie, except Natalie Portman picks him up?
Fucking, was the Kool-Aid man strolling through the emergency room? Goldsboro man was charged with indecent exposure and other crimes after allegedly smashing through a Punxsutawney area hospital wall and fleeing into a nearby wooded area where police found him naked. According to a criminal complaint, he responded to the hospital at 11:25 on April 29th. Hospital staff told investigators that 50-year-old Andrew Robert Barton Jr., spry, I would say, was running through the building, and they were unsure where he had gone. The affidavit of probable cause stated. Police said they found a smashed section of drywall in a hallway where Barton, where was it shaped was shaped, like a guy running through the wall.
So does this mean an early summer or 6 more weeks of spring?
I don't know. Footage shows Barton walking through the parking lot. Police dog tracked descent through several private backyards. Officers noted in the affidavit they located a hospital ground on the ground along a power line during the search. Complaints said they found Barton completely naked in a wooded area near the public park. Once back at the hospital, he allegedly provided a false name and birth date to investigators.
Okay, but Thor?
Police said his identity was confirmed using a driver's license found with his belongings. When asked about the drywall, Barton told police it was, quote, the fastest way out. Barton also allegedly told officers he believed the wall was a door and he had, quote, needed to go for a walk. Well, if you're determined enough, anything is a door. You just have to believe in yourself.
And possibly be the juggernaut, bitch.
Just like, how the
What was he in the hospital for? Because he seems pretty healthy.
He's very healthy. I like, really, did you need anything, buddy? I mean, you seem like you're fine.
Yeah.
A little too fine. The hell were you trying? What the fuck? No.
Also, like, here's the thing. Busting through the drywall is the easy part. If you're in nothing but a hospital gown, fun fact, in between the drywall is fiberglass insulation. Ooh. And you don't want that anywhere on your skin, but especially on, like, your really sensitive bits.
Yeah, but the studs are supposed to be every 3 feet. So either this contractor really sucked, or this guy went through at least one supporting beam.
18 inches.
Yeah.
Studs are every 3 feet. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a foot and a half. So this guy, either the contractor sucked or this guy really wanted to get outside.
He was on some Mr. Miyagi shit.
Fucking hell. Like, okay, I know you want to get out, bro, but the door's right over there and it's automatic. It's not even. Yeah. It's like no one's gonna stop you. That's like, I'm leaving now. That was always allowed.
I mean, unless you're on some kind of hold.
Yeah.
But otherwise, yeah, like technically you can, they might ask you to sign a piece of paper that they don't think it's a good idea. But that's about it.
I love he gave him a fake name too. What's your name? Not sure. All right. Well, next one. This is less fun and more go fuck yourself. This is from Spokane, Washington. And lady, go fuck yourself. Jesus Christ. Woman arrested after driving on sidewalk toward child riding bike.
What the fuck?
Exactly.
Why?
Woman was arrested last week in Spokane, Washington, after she allegedly drove up on the sidewalk and nearly hit a child who was riding their bike. The April 28th incident, Wendy Clement, 56, was caught on camera in her silver Ford Focus. Of course, it's a Ford Focus.
You tried this shit in a Ford Focus?
In a Ford Focus, yeah. When she turned onto the sidewalk where the child was riding their bike, the driver chased the juvenile on the sidewalk before re-entering the roadway, leaving the area. Thankfully, the juvenile was not hit or injured. Deputies began searching the area for the driver when they received a call about a reported burglary at a home about a mile away.
How did they have a picture?
Someone's had camera in the neighborhood.
Oh.
There's fucking cameras everywhere, man. The officers found Clemente at the home and her car in the driveway. Sheriff's office alleged Clemente denied drinking alcohol or consuming any drugs, but later changed her story and admitted to drinking alcohol. The suspect was charged with first-degree attempted assault, DUI, and first-degree criminal trespass.
Assault? That's attempted murder.
I mean, yeah.
Car versus child, car's gonna probably win.
Yeah.
That's a fucking lowball charge.
It's just like, what in the... I have been drunk. I have never gone, you know what? Let's run over a child.
And like here in Denver, you have a lot of dude bros who ride their bicycle on the sidewalk, you know, like assholes. Especially in like heavy foot traffic parts of the city, which is extra annoying. Like you have a bike lane, fucking use it.
Mm.
And those guys totally piss me off. And yet still, what I would not do is take my car onto the fucking sidewalk.
You sure?
Yeah.
It's right there. Nobody else is using it, right?
They are, in fact. Other people are using it.
Just a little, you know. It's no big deal. No, for fuck's sake. Lady, fuck yourself.
Yeah.
Sideways. Like, what the fuck the kid did to you? I hope you fucked up your suspension. Actually, speaking of fucking up a suspension, okay, well, this is probably following instructions a little too literally. This picture is amazing. Lorry sent to repair rural potholes. Get stuck in a pothole.
Oh.
Look at it from behind too. It's just like,
look at the brand name.
Stabilized pavements.
Is this not a Monty Python skit? Are we sure?
Residents of villages near Walton have traveled to take photographs of the truck, which is stuck at a 45-degree angle. As impromptu tourist attractions go, this is one for our age. Repair workers sent to fix potholes on a country road have been forced to abandon their vehicle because their lorry had fallen into a hole. I mean, technically, they did fill the pothole.
They did. But the country road did not take them home.
No. The lorry has become something of a tourist attraction, and people are visiting from nearby villages to take photographs. One resident who asked not to be named said, the lorry turned up this morning to put some tarmac on the street, and the lorry containing the tarmac had fell into it. Gravel road remains dotted with potholes, and the lorry sent to fill them is stranded.
Can I just say, I don't know if this is a typo, but it says contractors were fixing a sinkhole at Butley Drove.
I don't know, because they have weird, like...
What are you English people doing with naming shit?
These people eat something called bubble and squeak, okay? I'm not...
They eat something called spotted dick.
Yeah. Yeah. It's... It's not good stuff. Just
Stabilized pavements.
what are they gonna do?
I mean, they're gonna have to get a hit, like haul it out with a tow, right?
Okay, but why haven't they? Are they just giving up?
I know. Like, why is it still there?
Yeah,
Those little country roads, though, like if it's in like Ireland has little roads like this that, like in Ireland, that's well, in certain parts of Ireland, not everywhere. That's a 2-lane road, and it's exactly the width of one car.
Mm.
And if someone's coming the other direction, one of you just has to pull up onto the fucking grass. So the people are probably adapting.
Core Geek in the channel says there was an expanding crack at Butley Drove.
I will not take that from a nation whose national cheese is aerosol. Excuse me. Our national cheese is American. What kind of cheese is it? Nobody fucking knows.
We're not entirely. It's orange. It's an orange cheese.
I only buy white. Honestly, I only buy white American because I'm racist.
Now, next one. I get it. I get it, bruh. I fucking get it, bruh. All right. I've been there. I feel it. I get it. However, you need to work a little smarter. Former delivery service partner employee accused of slashing tires on 29 Amazon vans after firing. It's from Fort Myers. Former delivery service partner, that means gig worker, driver, which they don't have to actually pay like a person, faces charges after allegedly vandalizing nearly 30 delivery vans at a Fort Myers warehouse following his termination. Lee's County Sheriff's Office responded to a call Friday reporting that 29 Amazon delivery vans been damaged overnight at the warehouse. Additionally, 23 key fobs were missing from the facility. Detectives later recovered the fobs after they were thrown in the fuck you. Fuck you. That's not a real word. Fuck you. Caloosahatchee. That's a venereal disease. That's not a river.
I think it's a country line dance, actually.
The Caloosahatchee River.
This website's fucking my shit up.
It kind of is.
Closing that tab.
The business owner told detectives that a recently terminated employee, identified as Anthony Giglio, could have a connection to the vandalism. Detectives used a license plate reader to track Giglio to the area at the time of the incident. Our 4th precinct detectives go there. They scan. They look at surveillance. They scan the property. They find the keys, the gloves, and everything used to commit the crime in the water. All right. First, Anthony. Plastic on its own tends to float. If you're going to put something in the river to make it go away, weigh the shit down. That's how you make it the fuck appear. Have you never seen a mafia movie in your life?
I mean, there's probably something heavy enough inside the truck.
Well, you just threw the fobs, though.
Yeah, but steal something out of the truck to weigh them down.
Maybe a tire iron or something. Also, another thing, it's Amazon. They watch your every goddamn move.
Yeah.
How did you think you were just going to fucking sneak in and sneak out unseen like the wind? Man, fucking Amazon has cameras looking at fucking cameras, for Christ's sake. That's all they fucking do. And you thought, how'd you think? I mean, I admire the gumption. You know,
Yeah, we like where your head's at.
Little
You need a
vengeance
better
never hurt
plan.
nobody. Yeah, a little bit. Just gotta kind of plan the shit a little better. They follow everything, every goddamn thing, everywhere. License plate readers, those things are scary. Although I should point out that those what do they call them, flock cameras.
Yeah. They just kicked those out of Denver.
Those have, if in case you were wondering, those have got nice, great big block batteries inside them. Lithium ion batteries. And there's a lot, all you need is a charger for them. So, I'm just saying, they got great big ones. And there's maps of where those cameras are all over the place. I'm just saying, I didn't
hear any of that.
Didn't hear shit. Yeah, there you go.
What? I think my connection's bad.
Yep. Oh, all right. We have another Florida and another fuck you. This one. There are some people who grow to adulthood and simply never get it. It's like the world fails to penetrate.
Well, like their body grows to adulthood.
Yeah.
But that's it.
This woman, well, I'm just because she had the right to remain silent, but not the ability. That's what really makes this story, because she did not shut the fuck up and just
kept. Someone in the chat is like, "Are you joking about being racist?" I said I only buy white American cheese because I'm racist, and someone was like, "I hope that was a joke." So you were the child left behind, huh?
Speaking of, let's read this. All right. Florida woman arrested after allegedly kicking a kid at youth football game on field brawl. Kid's okay. Florida woman was taken to custody after allegedly kicking a boy at a youth football game during an on-field brawl, and then claiming she had no choice because, quote, "The kid hit me first."
What?
Renee Lynn Lambert, 34, was booked on suspicion of cruelty to a child without great bodily harm and resisting an officer. Deputies responded to the youth football game at Brooks Park in Fort Myers on Saturday after they became aware of a large brawl located in the middle of the field. Parents ran on the field to intervene, and a witness reported seeing an adult female repeatedly kicking a juvenile male. Witnesses quickly identified a white female who was leaving the area to have been a suspect of a battery of a juvenile. Lambert claimed she was hit first, and she asked deputies why they were questioning her and not the offending player.
He's 9 or thereabouts.
So are you mad at them for hitting me? Lambert appeared to ask deputies. I'm mad at an adult for attacking a kid, a male voice from behind the body camera lens responded. Stop, you're being detained right now. No, I'm not. Goodbye.
I don't know why white ladies think that shit works. I don't know why white ladies think they can just be like, nuh-uh, but it's always a fucking white lady who thinks they get to do this. It's always some fucking white lady who's like, no, I'm not. No, you're not arresting me. You don't get to do that. There's no manager to speak to. But you think it's okay to beat the shit out of a kid, so...
Lambert could not understand why she was being targeted by deputies. Quote, "Get your hands off me. I'm the one who got hit." At least one witness, identified as Andre Valdez, there you go, backed up a player's claim that he was on the ground when Lambert allegedly kicked him in the leg. "You're being pointed out as a suspect. You are detained," the male voice said. Lambert appeared to identify her attacker as a player wearing a number 9 jersey. "So where's number 9? Go get number 9, Lambert said during a scuffle with law enforcement. She was led away in handcuffs while still arguing with the deputies. She's detained because they said you hit a kid. Quote, and the kid hit me, Lambert responded.
Like, I'm not saying, like, obviously you should teach your children not to hit people, right? Like, obviously,
Fair.
we're not saying
Fair.
kids should go around hitting people.
Yeah.
But sometimes, because they're small children and their brain isn't fully grown yet, they have some trouble managing their emotions and they don't make right decisions. My sisters and I tried to fucking murder each other 67 different ways when I was a kid, okay? That doesn't mean that you, a person 3 times their size, with presumably a fully formed frontal lobe,
maybe
get to do backsies.
Like, I am someone who has external genitalia, and I have over many years, my friends have kids, and I don't know what it is about small children that when they're like 3 feet and under, that they decide they are going to come straight at the crotch, fist out. Oh, God, yes. I have been pummeled in the no-no place many times by small. And what do? The kid, you fall down. You are a grown adult. You fall. The kid is like victorious. It's the best day.
The problem we used to have, my dad, before he moved away from Ireland, was a bare knuckle prize fighter for extra money. Like, he worked farms, but like on the weekends he did bare knuckle boxing for money. And all of my nieces and nephews, pretty much as soon as they were old enough to like understand speech, he was teaching them how to make a proper fist and throw a punch. Problem is, they're too young to know when to throw a punch.
Exactly, yes.
So my oldest nephew at 2 years old had a right hook that would take down Mike Tyson. And he'd just get you right in the jaw and giggle. And like, I can't be mad. It's not his fault.
Right.
Grandpa taught him how to throw a punch. You have to be like, Dad, you got to wait till they're a little older to teach them how to punch. Like, respect it, but you got to wait until they know when to punch because they're fucking my shit up.
Like, if a 5-year-old, and I've had a 5-year-old drive a hook right into the boing loings, right into him. You don't punt the kid.
No.
After that, you just sort of accept that this is what you have to deal with children. It just,
the other thing my dad used to do, he had dentures, and he used to let my nephew like hook his little finger behind the bottom dentures and pull them out. Or he could like lift them with his tongue and push them out. And my nephew thought that was so funny. But my nephew didn't understand that not everybody's bottom teeth come out. So he'd hook his little tiny finger behind your bottom teeth and pull. And like, why aren't they coming out? Like, because they're in there, babe. Only grandpas do that. Gotta be careful what you teach the kids.
That's how you make that. That's where dentists come from.
And I have 2 caps on my bottom teeth because I had the orthodontist who trained the dentist in Little Shop of Horrors broke 2 of my bottom teeth in half. So I have caps, and I had to have a root canal through one of the caps. So this little kid just sticking his little finger in there and pulling, like, not a good time. And I still didn't kick him or punch him in the face because he was small, and I love him.
All right, I got one more. This is from Missouri, and it's nice to have a hobby, especially as you get older, something to keep you occupied, keep your mind sharp, keep you moving right along. But there are some hobbies that are not really advisable. One of which being building your own bombs.
Oh.
Apartment explosion exposes homemade bomb lab in Missouri senior living complex.
Just before anybody starts, Dan died 4 years ago.
A Missouri man was charged with a handful. Look at that picture, man. Jesus. was charged with a handful of felonies Tuesday after he was accused of making homemade bombs. Just before 4 a.m. on Monday, police responded to an explosion at an apartment in a federally subsidized senior housing complex. 3 other apartments occupied the building. The explosion blew out windows up to 23 feet away, blew refrigerator doors off, and collapsed part of the ceiling, causing thousands of dollars in damage.
Wait, so that Indiana Jones hide in the fridge thing wouldn't work?
Apparently not. I am as heartbroken as you.
Damn.
Stanley Box. That's yes. I'm sorry. There you go. And do you know what, Tara? I was like, I cannot, hold on. I have got to double check the story. There's no way this guy's name is Stanley Box. Do you know what happened when I searched the name?
Just the weirdest porn you've ever found?
No, I got like 5,000 different ads for Stanley toolboxes.
Oh. Not even a Tumblr?
Not even, I didn't go looking for a Tumblr. Stanley Box was at the scene of the explosion and admitted to having, quote, a little home lab where he made improvised explosive devices by watching online tutorials since he was 14 years old.
No, you didn't. Because how old are you, sir?
I mean, that he could
older than the fucking internet.
He could be just a really rough 40.
They don't let you into the senior living place when you're 40.
It's fair enough. It's fair enough. Missouri Highway Patrol Bomb Squad found 2 completed homemade bombs in the apartment, along with chemicals, materials, and tools to make more.
Why? For what? 4K.
Box relayed to investigator he was making a, quote, big firework and had made 2 completed devices for his daughter.
All right, listen, I know men suck the fat one at buying gifts. And you think that's okay because you have a penis and you think that is an excuse to be fucking stupid. I've worked cosmetics. I've met the husbands who couldn't pick their own wife out of a police lineup, okay? There's no excuse, you just suck as a partner. I promise you, there's like a 99.9% chance she does not want a fucking IED for Mother's Day.
Maybe she's got groundhogs. Like real big.
But
ones.
Also, if he's been building bombs since he's 14, how has this never come up in life? When you're little, like when you have a little fucking nut job building bombs, how does he not wind up at the school counselor?
But wait, officers
that's how.
Officers also found an AR-15 rifle with no serial number hidden in a false bottom of a hope chest, along with magazine, ammunitions, a duty belt, and plate carrier. They located a 12-gauge shotgun under a coffee table, and methamphetamine was discovered in multiple locations, including 2 glass pipes and weighable amounts of crystal substance.
Do you know what a hope chest is?
Yeah, it's where you put this for wedding is things.
Yeah, your mom's wedding gown and, stuff for your future home.
Yeah. This dude built a false bottom into one and put a fucking rifle in it. Court records say that Box is a convicted felon for weapons law violations, making his possession of firearms and ammunitions illegal.
Also, he's been building bombs since he was 14. How did this shit slip through the cracks?
We do not have a whole lot of space here where I live. I make do. I've got my little home desk for electronics and tinkering and whatnot, and hot air station and all that shit. I make do, but it's tight quarters. If there was anything in here that was fucking explosive, I would not keep it in here because I do not wish to die.
Yeah.
Like, in an apartment? You made a bomb lab in an apartment.
I promise you, the bomb lab was a fucking folding table in the living room.
Like, like, I remember, like, I've been in a couple of townhouses, had like a 2-bedroom townhouse. Before, yeah, it was back in Illinois. I had a 2-bedroom townhouse. It's not the big. It's nice, but it's not like huge, massive. There's no way you have your own little lab in one of those fucking places.
Like, I got a pretty decent sized little house here. There's nowhere in this house I would feel safe having explosives. And as much as Dan liked Bada Boom, he also wasn't a fucking moron, and he wouldn't be doing that shit in the house.
Yeah, and like, this dude is fucking lucky as all shit that no one is dead.
Yeah.
And apparently, because collapsing part of the ceiling, this guy was on a ground floor apartment. That makes us even dumber.
But, like, for what?
Right? What were you prepping for, bruh?
Also, if you've been building bombs since you were 14, where are they all now?
I don't know. Probably checking it how many hope chests you have access to.
Have they been used? Are you the fucking guy from Hot Fuzz where you got a garage full of bombs somewhere?
Big firework, like my ass.
God, he's like fucking hillbilly Gandalf. And this is an important distinction, by the way. I learned this from Dan. Missouri people are not rednecks. They are hillbillies. No. And if you call a Missouri person a redneck, they will fuck you up. He said that was the only part of the TV show Ozark that was remotely realistic. That someone called this old lady a redneck and she shot him in the face and said, "I'm a hillbilly." So just, if you find yourself in Missouri, first of all, I'm sorry. Second, don't call anybody a redneck. They'll fuck you up.
So what have we learned this week? We have learned explosives are not a good home project for your golden years.
For any years.
For any years, I guess. We have learned that the child hit me first is not justification for going ham on the kid.
Unless you are also 9.
Yeah. I mean,
even then it's not.
Yeah. We have learned that if you are going to maybe try to commit crimes at an Amazon location, I don't know, they seem to have a thing about cameras. Maybe you want to keep that in mind.
Maybe get one of those inflatable T-Rex outfits.
I mean, it'd be hard to pick out of a lineup. Yeah. We have learned sometimes you go to fill the pothole and things get a little literal. We have learned that if you end up driving on the sidewalk after a child, what is wrong with you? Fuck off.
You got to think about the choices that led you to that place.
Yeah, they aren't good ones. And finally, sometimes when you just need to get outside, you fucking do like a Wile E. Coyote straight through a wall. Sure, why not? I'm still trying to figure out like the physics of that shit.
Yeah.
Because there's like fucking wires. And
if it was the vampire LARP, it would be like the Bruja Primogen, and we'd be making up a story about a PCP overdose.
This time it was just,
maybe he was a vampire, or maybe he did a lot of PCP.
Also, the dude's 50 years old. That respect.